shakalaka, Bitcoin bottom signals galore, and why this is setting up to be bigger than the 2017-2018 bull run. Stay tuned. What's up everyone, Randall here from Crypto Love. Today's video, we're taking a look at Bitcoin bottom signals galore, why this is setting up to be absolutely massive beginning of a bull run, bigger than 2017-2018. Now, before we get into it, guys, make sure to like, subscribe, click the notification bell. Come join us over on Twitter at @TheCryptoLove. Push the like button. And today, fear down to 25, back into extreme fear. Surprisingly down from yesterday as the overall market just goes sideways. Bitcoin at 21,732, Ethereum at 1728, BNB at 293, XRP 35 cents, Cardano 50 cents, Solana $34, and Polkadot 766. And if you want to the top coins today based on artificial intelligence and machine learning, we have Kyber Network Crystal, we have Balancer, Ethereum, Litecoin, and Cosmos Hub. Also notice that the amount of stable coins has decreased. Now, if you are interested in token metrics, there is a 1-week free trial down in the description. But did you know if you get one of these Astrobot Society NFTs, you actually get access to token metrics, I think for life? Well, you can check that out going to astrobot.tokenmetrics.com/mint, or just head on over to our Twitter and check out this link. You could even win one of our very own Crypto Love Special Edition bots. Now, Bitcoin today breaking out from this descending wedge over the past few days. Right now, still underneath the 200 weekly moving average, this yellow line right now at roughly $23,236. That would be the next area of resistance for Bitcoin. If we can break through there and potentially find support there, things could be looking much, much better for Bitcoin. Definitely solidifying this double bottom right here could have been the bottom, the bottom, the bottom. As a matter of fact, if we take a look right now, now, this isn't Bitcoin, but this is just traditional markets. Signals don't get much better than this. The net percent of consumers expecting stocks to increase to decrease has rebounded from the worst level in a decade. You can see right down here, worst level in a decade. This move below and back above negative 13.3% has had a picture-perfect positive record since the 1990s. So if we go all the way back to here, every time we rebounded like we were just doing, look at what happened. Bull run, bull run, bull run, bull run, bull run. And we just had that happen again, potentially bull run. Now, Bitcoin right now, somewhat correlated to stocks. We just had a picture-perfect double bottom, the ball sack double bottom bag. This one's kind of a wider one. But Bitcoin's repeating its past two bear market structures. If this continues to hold, we're in the calm before the storm phase before the bears massive move up. You can see after the double bottoms here, look at this nice move up over the next 2 years. And if you stay tuned till the end, we'll be showing why this one right now is looking very much like this right here, this massive parabolic run up. As a matter of fact, Bitcoin right now, if we take a look at the BBBO, the Bollinger Bands Breakout Oscillator, the bottom could be in. Every time we had a crossover in this green and this red area, guess what? The bottom was in. The bottom was in. Likely the bottom is already in. And if we take a look right here, the market mastery divergence, one of the best indicators to determine the absolute bottom for Bitcoin. Whenever the line indicator turned red, it was the best buy opportunity for the following years. You can see when it turned red right down here, the bottom. When it turned red right down here, the bottom. When it turned red right down here, the bottom. And guess what? It turned red right down here. Likely the bottom already in. It already worked 3 times before. Why wouldn't it work this time? We take a look at the Bitcoin number of active addresses. This pattern indicates the bottom of the last 2 Bitcoin bear markets. We saw there was a very steep drop-off of number of active addresses, and then we had a bit of a resistance. Once we broke through that resistance, that indicated almost the perfect bottom territory for that. Again, we saw it here, and potentially we saw that right again here, because right there, price falls off, and then we have the bottom area, final consolidation, the bottom. Now, if we take a look at this chart here, the price of Bitcoin will not fall below the June lows. Here's why. There's a huge bullish divergence in the MACD as in 2018. So here, the price was going down, MACD going up. Here, price going down, MACD going up. Huge bullish divergence. Plus, we also have a crossover of the MACD, suggesting we bounced off of this line here, and then we're bouncing off of the higher line right above it, similar to what happened previously, likely the bottom already being in. Now, comparing the short-term and long-term trends for Bitcoin. Here we have the 60, 120, 200, 360, and 720-day moving averages for Bitcoin. Of course, history doesn't repeat, but what if it does? If we take a look, every time that ribbon kind of crossed over towards the bottom, that was the bottom. The ribbon crossed over towards the bottom, that was the bottom. The ribbon crossed over towards the bottom, that was the bottom. Well, potentially it happened once again, because right now, if we take a look at the NUPL, the net unrealized profit and loss, these metrics are indicative of the Bitcoin market cycles and shed light on investor sentiment at different stages. As we can see, when we're in the orange to red stage, that historically has been the bottom. Orange to red, the bottom. Orange to red, the bottom. Guess what stage we are in right now? Orange to red, likely the bottom. Which brings us to this chart right here by the Rational Root, who has been pretty bearish for quite a while, but I would say this is one of the first bullish charts he's had in a bit. He says short-term and long-term holder cost basis will soon cross, which historically coincided with days of the bear market bottom. Short-term holder currently at 24.3 and long-term holder at 23.2, about to cross. Times when they crossed previously, look at that, that was the bottom. Times when they crossed previously, look at that, that was the bottom. About to cross right now, potentially the bottom, which brings us to this chart right here. Why now could be lining up to be absolutely massive. Yes, bigger than this parabolic bull run right here when Bitcoin price went from like $100 to $20,000. Well, if we take a look, not only is the altcoin market cap repeating itself, not only is DXY repeating itself, not only is Bitcoin repeating itself, not only is ETH BTC repeating itself, not only is Bitcoin dominance repeating itself, but all of these structurally very similar in these 14-month corrections, setting itself up. Look at what happened after all of these. Massive parabolic price movement. Well, what could happen with this setup being even larger? Potentially an even more massive parabolic price movement. So that's all for today's video. If you did enjoy it, make sure to push the like button. I will catch you guys later. Have a good one. Love you. Peace.